Welcome to the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist and Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist. We're reporting to you live from the Wave Beach Realty Studios in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. Guys, welcome back into the Dollars and Cents podcast with Wes the Economist. I am Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist. And, man, it has been a little bit. We've been on a hiatus again. Wes has had a lot going on.
You have, too. So
yeah,
every time we talk about getting together, it's like, I got showings.
Yeah, it's hectic. So we've both been busy. It's, right in the heat of the summertime. You've got a lot going on. Moving your whole world.
My job.
Yeah, Wes is unemployed.
No, employed. But resigned my current position. I'm going back to Columbia,
South Carolina,
to get near my grandkids.
Nice. Which, don't blame you for that. Don't blame
Nobody
you for that.
does.
Yeah.
So everybody's been really, really good about it.
Yeah.
We were just sitting there talking about what we're going to do. This online, it's not going to be the same. But,
yeah.
But we'll get together some.
Different format. But when we can, we'll still.
And we're going to
here.
set you up with this setup at your computer so you can feel like you're still doing a podcast.
Yes, I would like that. And I'd still have the inputs from the microphone going in, right, and everything, or no?
Yeah, we'll have to do it to your computer.
Right.
You got a mic. I've got a mic. So if you want that mic, we'll just set it up to use that through your Zoom calls.
Perfect.
And your headphones, you use your headphones. So you'll be just, that half will be the same. I may do the same thing on the other side because I got everything. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to try to get back to Econ Sense and my scripture podcast I started. And hopefully have a studio at home that I can just sit down when I get the inspiration.
Yeah. I like it.
But...
And man, a lot of stuff going on in the world that we got to catch up on. I mean,
what was our last one about? It was about ICE.
Yeah, ICE.
When they were starting in California.
Yeah.
Oh my gracious.
Yeah,
Can you believe all the tax on them? I don't know why they didn't stop. This was after Trump said we're going to enforce the law.
Yeah.
And it was somewhere in California. They were throwing these huge rocks at these white vans.
Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. How long has he been in office? 6 months now.
Has it been that long?
About.
Yeah, about 6 months.
So it's been a wild ride so far. Some of the stuff that he's doing, I really like. Some of the other stuff, I feel like he's kind of.
What's up with Epstein? It's a hoax now. What?
I think
Maxwell is in prison for what?
Nothing, apparently. So I think what he's saying is it's a hoax, meaning that the files have all been doctored and all the stuff that would be released was doctored before he got into office is kind of what it seems like he's saying. I don't think he's saying Epstein and Maxwell are innocent. What he's saying is the only evidence they really have that they can release shows that it was just him that was doing all the stuff with the kids.
So they were successful in getting rid of all the other evidence.
Yeah,
which is what he's saying.
It's not that hard to believe that, because if let's say, even if you're Democrats and Republicans, let's say members of Congress and the House were all knew Epstein and like let's say 15 of them were involved in this, I'd imagine they're trying to get
that up. Come on, you know it's worse than that.
Well, okay,
it's hundreds. It's hundreds.
Okay,
of people.
Let's say it's hundreds. Let's say it's hundreds, but you don't think. Because Trump campaigned on releasing these files, so you don't think the time between he started campaigning and when he got in office that they weren't doing something to get rid of some of this stuff?
Yeah, that's true.
And they already said that the Epstein footage that was released, they can tell that it was doctored and edited, and like 2 minutes were cut out. Over 2 minutes were cut out of it.
Well, you talking about the one?
One of his jail cell.
Yeah, I read I read what they said about it, and they said that it was a little over a minute because you can actually watch the time. I watched the time click. They say that every night that system resets,
right,
and has rewrites itself,
right,
for that minute. So that's easy to prove. Release
another night of it that does
3 or 4 random nights so we can see it.
Right,
but they won't do that. It's like it would be very easy to back up what you're saying. Why don't you do it?
Yeah, I heard that they analyzed the video and you can actually go into the video, the editing side of it, and see that it was 2 videos stitched together, though. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
Oh.
That I guess when you put videos together and stitch them, even if you make them one, you can go back through the properties of the file and find that they were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's what I've heard. I mean, there's so many rumors going, but people, especially on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, people are up. I mean, that's half of my feed is every day Epstein, Epstein.
Yeah, they're not letting it go.
No, and honestly, we shouldn't let it go. It was one of the big things, like, other than the health stuff that Robert Kennedy's doing, which a lot of what he's doing is great. Coca Cola's putting cane sugar back in there.
Did they actually
Coca Cola? I think they're agreeing to it. They're not putting the actual cocaine back in, which is what I was really shooting for. But you can't take the small wins where you can get them. So
wonder about this secret habit you're hiding from me. I've been around you a lot now for the last year, and you're very good at hiding this stuff.
Right.
Makes me wonder what's really in those water bottles.
Right.
What's the one you drink? I thought I couldn't figure out what it was. Liquid Death or something.
Liquid Death. It's just water. It's just water.
Sure it is.
You're giving them free advertisement
sure
now.
It is.
Anyway, I digress. But other than what he's been doing, they're killing Bondi. They want her gone.
Oh yeah.
But Trump's supporting her. Dan Bongino, I thought, was going to leave the FBI.
Yeah, something was done for him, and supposedly he's working on something secretive that's going to be released here soon. I'm so tired of this, though. And it's one thing I used to get mad at Glenn Beck about. Every day he's like, we got a big announcement coming soon, big announcement coming. And the announcement would never come. And I feel like the same way with this government. We're going to do something really soon. We'll do something.
Yeah. It's like when a TV show, like they always end on a cliffhanger so you come back. But eventually the cliffhanger has to happen. Like,
exactly.
Something has to happen.
Something has to.
Yeah.
JR did get shot. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's long before your time. But so I don't know. It's getting tiresome. I will say that.
God. Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872.
Mortgage payment, insurance payments, credit card payments, they can be very overwhelming. Are you ready to take the time to get things under control? Then reach out to me at Clark Financial Coaching to see if we can get you started with a budget and then a vision for the future. Write me at coachwesc@gmail.com. That's coachwesc@gmail.com.
Yeah, I just don't know what to believe anymore. Like, it makes me think, like, okay, the government is so corrupt that even at the highest levels, when Trump gets in there, he can't clean it out because he's got to get rid of these files. It's like, what's really going on?
I think that has a lot to do with it. I mean, he just cannot go against it. So much so that I have people in my circle calling him part of the problem.
Yeah.
That he is part of the deep state, too.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe. But also, I know between him and Elon, I really think a lot of it was Elon was frustrated because of the deep state.
Yeah.
Trump has learned that, you got to root them out piece by piece. You can't just do it in one swoop, like one big bill.
Yeah.
And so it's just going to be this long game. The problem is we don't have that long.
Yeah.
You see what's going on in New York. Good gracious.
Oh, man.
And then I guess some people came out with a meeting with AOC coming out and say, oh, no, he's not socialist. Excuse me? Just listen to what he said. He wants rent control on everything in New York.
Yeah.
He wants government-owned grocery stores in New York.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is literally the definition in economics of communism.
Oh yeah,
taking the process of production away from property.
Listen, I'm happy that that's happening up there.
Really?
Because guess where all those people moved to? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay,
Call Jonathan Edmond at Wave Beach Realty today, 843-957-3872.
Well, it's good for your job, and I'm moving out of the area, so you can put up with all the Northerners. But I hear they're getting up there too.
Oh, you don't think? I was going to say you don't think.
No offense to the Northerners. If you're here and you're willing to, it's almost like you're moving into another country. So those of you that I've met that are like, okay, well, how do you do things around here? Why do you do this? Question that. It's the ones that come and say, well, that's not how I did it when I came from.
Well, to go back there.
Yeah, as I say, I-95 goes both ways.
Yeah.
I don't mind people coming down, but it's even when I go into to up north or out west, I want to know what how is the culture around it? Because
that's why I travel.
You look at the culture differences, but you don't go somewhere else and say, well, y'all don't do it right, so I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah. When I go somewhere, I just ask people like, hey, where do the locals go here? What do you guys do? What are your customs? What's like type of food is like native to this area that's really good, like that I don't have at home. That's why I go places, because I like something different. Like to go somewhere and be like, oh, well, you don't have this here. It's like, then don't leave.
I'm going to New Zealand and eat McDonald's. I mean, it's like, no, I didn't do that.
Right. It's like when I remember I dated a girl a while back, not Bryn, that I date now, so I can't throw her under the bus.
You can't talk about that.
She doesn't listen to these. She doesn't care.
She still doesn't listen to your podcast?
No, she barely listens to me talk at home.
okay. My wife doesn't listen.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But like, we went out of town one time with her family, this girl's family, and they wanted to go to like a Cracker Barrel, like to eat. And I'm like, we got that in Myrtle. Can we like try somewhere like that's local here? That's like not a chain that I can get in 52 states. You know, I know there's only 50 states, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, they're probably in Puerto Rico too.
I was going to say, I was thinking that they're probably in Puerto Rico too, actually, in the U.S. Virgin Islands or something. But yeah, so I'm just not a fan of that. So, like you said, though, yeah, if you're moving to South Carolina, learn what we're about and adapt to it, which most do. Most of my clients that move here that are from up north, they're great. They move down here, they love it. It chills them out a little bit. They enjoy the slower paced lifestyle. You have a few that move down here and then they just complain. It's
I must run across them a lot because I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of complaints.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I see a lot of complaining on like social media, but I feel like that's where all the people go to complain.
That's
like
true.
The people that just love to complain, that's where they're at because
they
can do it.
The one thing that bothers me about transplants, my number one issue is how I see, and this was in the off season when I used to come down here when I had the boat down here. I wasn't living down here.
Yeah.
I'd go in stores and watch people from the north, how they would treat salespeople. Oh, it used to tick me off. And waitresses and waiters.
Yeah.
Oh, it just used to tick me off so bad. So yeah, we're in the South. We do have manners, and we say yes, ma'am. We say yes, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. You need to adapt a little bit, and that kind of goes to the whole thing. You ever heard that the liberals talk about? Well, I've done traveling around the world, so Americans just don't understand how things really are.
Yeah,
and I've analyzed that for years, and I finally figured out the problem with that is because when these people travel, they go into these resorts and all these places, and they never see the real people. Like we were just talking about seeing the real life.
Yeah.
When I could go to Nicaragua, and I could pay exorbitant fees and stay in 5-star hotels and never know anything about the country and think, oh, this place is great. Da, 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 da. When you get out of the side of that barrier, like even like on a Carnival cruise, you know, you go on these things that are tailor made for you.
Yep.
You're not seeing what the rest of the world's like.
No, not at all.
And so these people who come over, well, you just haven't traveled. Well, I've traveled enough to know that you really haven't gotten to the world. You're just paying for pleasure, paying for luxury.
Yeah. When I went to the Dominican Republic, like I was staying at a resort and it was beautiful, everything, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Then I went off the resort, though, and I saw like what real poverty looks like real poverty. Yeah. I was like, this is poor.
There was several places I stayed in DR. We stayed in a place called Bahibe, which was a fishing village, which did have a lot of tourists coming in from the resorts. But we were there at night and all when the tourists were not there. It's totally different than what you see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and that's how you actually see culture. Like going to just like all the tourist spots when you go. It's like people that come to Myrtle Beach and just go to downtown. That's not even what Myrtle Beach is. That's just like the crap you see on TV. Like you don't go to hang out in Little River for a day. You know, go to Myrtle's Inlet and hang out at the Marsh Walk. Go to a couple of the state parks, like stuff like that. You don't see any of that. People just know, oh, let me go stay by the Sky Wheel and go to the beach and all the beachwear stores. And that's not what Myrtle Beach really is. But it is what it is, but that's anywhere you go. You got to actually experience where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. You have to, and not these prepackaged canned ones.
Yeah,
so, man, we went all over the place on that one.
Yeah,
so I didn't know what next one's going to be back there.
I guess we can get deeper into on one of them, like what we really think is going on with the Epstein files, and like really try to dig deeper into it. We could talk more about. I don't know. We'll start with there, and I'm sure we'll come up with some more stuff because there's just so much stuff going on. I'm trying to keep track of it all. But I've been so head down the past couple of weeks. It's like I haven't and I tried not to watch the news. I really try to get most of my news off of X because it's just like independent journalists and stuff on there that I follow that post like just facts and just on short, and I can look into it more.
One thing I like to talk about, just because you said that spurred my mind, because right now everybody on the left is talking about how the right is falling apart because we're all fighting with each other about the Epsteins and
which is I think is a good thing.
Exactly, and that's one of the clips to that. So anyway, let's end this one up and we'll jump into another one.
Perfect. When life gets unpredictable, turn to a partner you can trust. At Bobby Clary State Farm, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we're dedicated to providing personalized coverage that fits your needs. With our friendly and knowledgeable team, navigating your insurance options have never been easier. Visit BobbyClary.com or call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right.
Eisenhower Dental, located at 107 Waccamaw Medical Park Drive in Conway. a place where you can find all your dental services, including general dentistry, cosmetic, restorative, and pediatric dentistry. Reach out to them today at their website, eisenhowerdental.com, or call them at 843-234-3110, 843-234-3110, and tell them Wes the Economist sent you.
Thanks for listening to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at DollarsCentsGS and on Facebook at Dollars and Cents.